All right, we have some breaking news coming in. There has been an apparent spat between the Hawks head and the NPA's head over a decision to withdraw charges against Finance Minister Pravin Gordhan. We can get more on this now from our senior specialist reporter, Karyn Maughan. It's all over Twitter, Karyn. What exactly is happening?
Well, Mandy, Wiener from EWN got letters that took place between Pravin Gordhan, who's the head of the Hawks, and Shaun Abrahams. The first letter was sent the day before that massive announcement was made by Shaun Abrahams, in which he said, having considered representations from the affected parties, noticeably Oupa Magashule and Pillay, had decided to withdraw. This letter, sent by Pravin Gordhan apparently on the day before, basically says that we have a strong case against us. Further, it's against Pravin Gordhan. Further, it's our considered view, this is now the Hawks, that your decision is not made in good faith, of course the decision to withdraw, on evidence that we have gathered as an investigative agency in this matter. Rather, it seems to us that you make this decision based on the noise made by politicians, civil lobby groups, and the media sympathetic to the accused. He then goes on to say, we have handled many investigations of fraud and theft, as you are aware. It is our considered view that we have a strong case against the accused, despite all contrary views of the so-called opinion makers and legal experts in the media. If the accused have any defenses to the charges on any issues with regards to the prosecution, the place to ventilate that is in an open court. So clearly furious, Pravin Gordhan, that Shaun Abrahams has now made this decision to withdraw this case. We then see a letter from Shaun Abrahams, basically with all hell breaking loose, and saying, speaking of all, first taking major offense to saying that I'm not acting in good faith, which is a really serious averment to make against the head of the NPA. And then my personal favorite, speaking of good faith, kindly advise me, how did it come about that the memorandum of Mr. Symington, of course, the individual that was held hostage allegedly by the Hawks, by way of example, only surfaced on the 14th of October 2016 when Freedom Under Law and Helen Sisman Foundation wrote to me. Now, we know that memorandum was crucial because it proved that Pravin Gordhan, etc., and his co-accused had no criminal intent in regards to this early retirement. So really, the gloves coming off, and Shaun Abrahams showing a huge level of displeasure with the Hawks in this regard.
So how unusual or usual is it to have a Hawks who's carrying out an investigation say to the National Director of Public Prosecutions that I'm not happy with your decision?
Oh, I've never seen a situation like this. It is absolutely extraordinary. And I mean, this has major political, legal implications, because these are two bodies that are ultimately empowered to investigate individuals, to take action against them. And there's clearly a major breakdown in that relationship. And I think also what will be interesting will be the public's response to this issue, given that there has been this wide-ranging rhetoric that somehow Shaun Abrahams is a puppet. In these letters, we see quite a strong fight back from him, where it becomes apparent that he genuinely, on what we know from these letters, was unaware about this Flock-Symington memorandum, which was so crucial to undermining the credibility of the case against Pravin Gordhan. I think that there's going to have to be some kind of major step in here from either the Justice Minister or the Police Minister, or between all parties, because clearly this relationship is broken down in quite a profound way.
So that relationship aside, I mean, the Hawks is an elite crime-fighting unit who now says to the NPA head that we believe we have enough evidence to have taken Pravin Gordhan to court. Can Pravin Gordhan now choose another avenue or go to someone higher within the NPA, or go to the Justice Minister to say no, Shaun Abrahams made the wrong decision?
And no, and that's exactly what Shaun Abrahams said to him. The head of the NPA is constitutionally enshrined The NPA has constitutional protection to make decisions ultimately about prosecution. They have the discretion to decide if someone is prosecuted and if someone is not. Now, if they make a decision to prosecute or not prosecute, that bodies like, for instance, Freedom Under Law and Helen Sisman Foundation find to be irrational, illegal, those bodies can then, any person can then launch a legal application and take that decision on review. But I have certainly from my perspective, there is no precedent where we would see a policing body saying, we the police, we the hawks, believe that we do have a case and we're going to challenge you in a courtroom. A government body taking another government body to court over something like this, oh, I don't even want to. You wouldn't sell tickets to that show.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, so stay right there. We're going to take a quick break and we'll come back to speak more about this issue with our senior specialist reporter, Karyn Maughan. So stay with Newsday. We're back after this.